So we leave off with a shot of Purunga being summoned, and the Z fighters on Namek have been transported to Earth, as Gohan and Goku didn't come back because Grand Elder Guru told them they have more potential. Guru unlocks both of their potentials within. Goku is at 10,000 base power level, and Gohan's at a 12,000 base power level. As they take Frieza's ship home, they crash land on a planet called Yardrat. Meanwhile, Trunks arrives right as Cold and Frieza do. As we already know, Frieza gets taken out by Trunks with his awesome sword attack, and Cold gets taken out as well. All the Z-Siders are just stunned at what's going on here. Another Super Saiyan? Vegeta is thinking to himself. And Piccolo is just in awe. And Tien and everybody else that's human, they're just like, another Saiyan? Impossible. As well as Chaozu just levitating around the area to see what's going on. But time passes as a space pod crash lands. And we know who this is. It's Son Goku. Why didn't he use instant transmission, you think? Well, he sensed the power level, so he would instant transmission there if it got out of hand. But he was just waiting. So his space car finally crashes down on Earth, but there's only one. He gets out and everybody's like, "Goku, you're back!" is what Krillin shouts. Tien and Chaozu and Yamcha just smile, while Vegeta just scoffs in the back. Piccolo is there and walks up to Goku's like, "What happened? Where's Gohan?" And everybody's like, "Oh wait, Gohan's not here." And meanwhile, on King Kai's planet, that's where Gohan is. Goku transported Gohan to King Kai's planet when they stopped the ship. Then he teleported back to the ship. So that means Gohan is intensely training on King Kai's planet with gravity. And right now he's being taken to the Grand Kai's planet where he can fight strong warriors. Like all those dead guys. And Trunks is just like, "What do you mean Gohan's supposed to be here?" Because that's not what happened in the original timeline. In the original timeline, the canon one, is all that he knows. Meaning, Gohan's already supposed to be here. And then Trunks just notices, "Wait, Gohan isn't here." And then Goku goes on to explain how he took Gohan to King Kai. And Gohan's training right now. And then everybody's like, "Oh, that's a relief. We thought he was dead." So Goku shows them the Super Saiyan transformation, as well as Super Saiyan Grade 2. But he says that's not an ideal one. While Gohan is training, he's fighting every single person that's dead, right? All the dead fighters. And he's just whooping them. Like, he's just maneuvering all around. No problem. He then faces against Pikkon. Now, Pikkon's not as strong as he was. He's about Gohan's level. So they both go full power, base form. Then Pikkon, I'm going to just give Pikkon a transformation. Let's just say it gives him a 10 times power boost. It's called Heat Cloak. Since, he has an attack that deals with fire. So he's in Heat Cloak. And then Gohan screams, "Kaioken!" And sure, it's only a 10 times boost. I mean, it's only a 2 times boost to base, so he's still getting whooped. And then Gohan decides to times that by 10. And now he's whooping Pikkon. Sure, you can say they're even, but Gohan picks up on things fast. So he'd be maneuvering and hitting Pikkon's weak points until he goes for the gut blow to finish Pikkon off. Not kill him because they're already dead. So Pikkon is rendered out of the fight, and Gohan has officially become the strongest fighter in Otherworld to ever be seen. And on Earth, Vegeta's just getting jealous that there's 3 Super Saiyans now, and none of them are him. How can 3 low-class warriors surpass him already? So he's just enraged at this. And then he just yells, "Shut up and teach me the Super Saiyan form, bastards!" And then Trunks and Goku are just like, huh? So Trunks explains everything to Goku, and Piccolo still overhears and tells everybody what happened because his Namekian ears. And then they go off to train for the androids. And Trunks stays instead of going back to the future and then coming back. So this timeline, he stays to train with them. And it's Goku and Trunks training, Piccolo and Vegeta training, Krillin and TM training, Yamcha and Chaozu training, and even Chi-Chi's training. So, yeah, it's Chi-Chi training with Yamcha and Chaozu. And right now we have a good power boost for everybody. I'll put them on the screen.
Secrecy, but I really need your word that you won't tell anybody else what I'm about to say.
Well, I've never had a problem keeping secrets, but sure, you have my word.
Thank you. My name is Trunks. This is going to sound really strange, but I'm not from this time. I traveled here in a time machine 20 years from the future.
Really? From the future? That's incredible!
Yes, Vegeta was right. Only he, yourself, and Gohan have Saiyan blood, and I got mine from him. He's my father.
What? You're kidding! Wow! You're absolutely sure that Vegeta's your father?
Goku the heart virus medicine. So, yeah. And so they all go to the city. Well, they split up like they did in canon. So Yamcha goes to the city, and he stands a better chance against 19 this time. He evades their moves. He evades the moves. But he still gets, let's not say he dies. He just gets his arm ripped off. He gets one arm ripped off, and then he gets kicked away into a building. So it's not as bad as before, but still pretty bad. So Krillin finds him. He gives him a senzu bean, and while they're in the grassy lands, Goku is getting ready to throw down with 19. So the Z fighters arrive at the grassy land. Goku is demolishing Android 19. But the thing is that right before he could do the finishing blow, the heart virus came in.
Now then.
And Android 19 got up, grabbed Goku's face, and started absorbing his energy until his hand was done absorbing all the energy he could. And then he was laughing, ready to get the finishing blow to kill off Son Goku. But then someone stepped in front of him.
Your battle with Kakarot. So I've seen your energy-absorbing technique. Oh well, if I can't blast you away, I'll have to pound you into a pulp, that's all.
Then everybody's in awe. Gohan.
I know all of your moves, Vegeta. Oh yes, Dr. Gero studied you very
So
carefully.
he's one too now?
Oh, is that a fact? Then why were you so surprised when Kakarot turned into a Super Saiyan?
So
I'll tell you why. Because your database doesn't cover the battles we had in space. Your bonehead creator picked a fine chapter to omit from your memory banks.
besides that,
That's right, my friend. Let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
Yamcha takes Goku he gives him the heart Gohan is still training. King Kai's planet with Icon now. And they're getting stronger and stronger. So, Gohan is now
I don't believe it!
angry, coming, and walking the big stone.
Not him, too!
And he instantly and then Trunks and Goku
You know who joined the Super Saiyan Club? He is our
I mean, not
scientist
Trunks and Goku. I mean, Trunks and Goku was like, what the crap happened? And then Vegeta just said, I just lost the androids to bits.
You're awake.
And
17.
then-
How do you feel?
And then they realized he didn't fully blast Dr. Gero.
Good morning,
It was
Doctor.
mainly 19.
Thanks
and
for
Gero
waking
flies
me.
off to the lab. And
Word.
they're chasing him.
Did I just hear you thank
and
me?
then Piccolo's like, wait,
But of course,
maybe
I owe my
Galenas or something.
existence to you.
Just follow him.
The personality
following
reprogramming
him.
worked.
And
Now let's
then
rouse
they
your
find out he's
sister.
at the lab. And then he awakens and 3 androids. Yeah, this time he awakened 16, thinking that'd be needed. So now 16 is here.
A good
And
morning
16
to you,
is like
dear Dr. Gero.
destroy Son Goku, because that's how he
Even
was
more
programmed.
cordiality than 17
And you
here.
know he was
No less
programmed
than
to
is
be
called for.
peaceful because
How very
he was
obedient my
programmed like
weapons
Jero's
have become.
son.
You too
So,
have become an android since last I was
The
active.
story
Yes,
carries out
eternal
the
life
same
was too
except
great
just
of a
16.
prize. I will admit
The Z
your
fighters
demeanor
get
is a relief.
mollywopped.
In order for your perpetual energy
well,
reactors to function,
yeah,
I had
that's
to
just
disable
pretty
the
much
behavioral
it.
limiters I'd wired into your
And
firmware. It rendered
Imperfect
you
Cell is
contrary,
awakened.
shall we say. You refuse
And,
to obey my
and then
commands.
he's trying to find
But we do
17
seem
and
to have
stuff, and that's
cleared
where
up
I'll
that
leave this
little
part off.
independent streak.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and
Well then,
Dragon Star's
time to
out.
start earning your
Oh, I forgot to mention 17 does kill Jiro while the Z fighters are watching.
Let none survive.
Right.
As you wish.